Well, let's move on to 1A where Adams Central has moved on. The Jets with a win last week, a really convincing win in a 30-6 victory over North Miami. And this week they're going to get Sheridan, a team that beat South Adams. So if you score compare, South Adams beat Adams Central earlier in the year. And then South Adams fell to Sheridan. This is going to be a tough game for Adams Central.
Very, very difficult game for Adams Central because South Adams almost beat Sheridan, took them into overtime, but South Adams easily beat Adams Central. So this is going to be very, very difficult for the Flying Jets to go on the road and knock off a tradition-rich Sheridan program. I'm not saying it's impossible because they're playing really, really well right now, and they have a lot of confidence. And obviously, they can put up some points. But the Blackhawk offense averages 39 points a game, and then the Adams Central defense, conversely, is giving up 23. So those numbers lead you to believe, and all of that that's already transpired this year leads you to believe that Sheridan will have their way with Adams Central.
When it comes to Adams Central, the job that Dalton Combs has done at quarterback has been pretty good. I know when we talk about ACAC quarterbacks, we talk about Dustin Warner, we talk about Ryan Leiter, but this is a quarterback, still a young guy, but has got a lot of experience. And, you know, their offense seems to get better and better as evidenced by the 30 points they put up last week.
Well, it does. Adams Central is such a unique program because they play so many bigger schools through the season, and they get their chops punched over and over again. When they get into the Class A tournament, they have confidence that they can perform against more evenly distributed talent. And so, and it shows year in and year out, Adams Central is a difficult matchup in the sectional. And it showed this year again. But, you know, they ran the ball really, really well the other night, put up a lot of big numbers, jumped out to a 30-0 lead against a good North Miami team. I mean, North Miami beat Whitco, and they've got some wins too. So, you know, Adams Central just builds confidence through the year, and once they get in that postseason tournament, they feel that they can hang with anybody. Unfortunately, I don't think that is the case this year.
When you take a look at the ability of Sheridan to run the football, that's what they've been known for, especially when, you know, a couple years ago when they had the Zachary kid, and he ran the football from the quarterback position. The Price kid ran well against a good South Adams defense last week, and it's a Sheridan team that averages almost 40 points a game offensively. If you're Adams Central and Michael Mosier, what do you work on this week, and what do you focus on to get ready for the Sheridan rushing attack?
Well, you're going to have to work on, obviously, your run defense. So you're going to stack the box. You're going to have 8 guys, maybe even bring up a safety to help accentuate that stopping of the run game. You're going to have to force Sheridan to do what they don't want to do under any circumstances, and that's pass the ball a little bit. But Sheridan is a really good program. They have a lot of experience. They've run the ball against everybody. Obviously, they can put up points. They did it on South Adams. And so, you know, it's interesting, the small schools, once you get into the A's, like Bishop Luers is kind of an anomaly in 2A with a throwing quarterback. In Class A, it's always about getting your offensive line to play well and run the ball because you just don't have 6'4" strong-arm quarterbacks come at the Class A level more often than not. And so it always is being able to run the ball and getting your offensive line to play well.
All right, that could be the big key this week as Adams Central makes a trip. Tom will have you covered throughout the week in the News Sentinel. We'll have you covered on Friday night in the Highlight Zone. For Tom, I'm Glenn. We'll see you next week.